Jana Vallabha Jana Vallabha Sudana भागवत महापुराण की जय हो। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायण नमस्कृतं नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं नस्तप्रायतवद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतसेवया भागवतरुतश्लोकी कृष्णे सुधाम भगवते सकलो Srimad Bhagavatam, 4th canto, chapter 20, verse number 25 and 26. Devarsi Pitri Gandharva Siddha Charana Pannaga Narapsa Apsaraso Marsya Khaga Bhotyana Nikata Khaga Bhotyana Anekata Yajఞ Suradhya Rajya भक्तितांजलि भक्तिता सभाजिताययुः सर्वे वैकुण्ठानुगतास्ततः देवर्षि पितृ गन्धर्व सिद्धाचारणपन्नगा किन्नरप्सा किन्नराप्सरसो मर्त्या खागा भूत्यान्यनेकधा यज्ञैश्वरधिया राज्ञा भक्तिताञ्जलिभक्तिः सवाजिताययुः सर्वे वैकुण्ठानुगतास्ततः दैवस्य पितृगन्धर्वा सिद्धाचारणपन्नगा किन्नरप्सरारसो मर्त्या खागा भूतान्यनेकधा यज्ञैश्वरधिया राज्ञा भक्तिताञ्जलिभक्तिः सवाजिताययुः सर्वे वैकुण्ठानुगताः पितृगन्धर्वा खगा भूतान्यनेकधा यज्ञैश्वरधिया राज्ञा भक्तिताञ्जलिभक्तिः सवाजिताययुः सर्वे वैकुण्ठानुगताः देवपितृगन्धर्वा सिद्धचारणपन्नगा किन्नराप्सरो मर्त्यो खगा भूतान्यनेकधा यज्ञैश्वरधिया राज्ञा भक्तिताञ्जलिभक्तिः सर्वपापविनाशाय वैकुण्ठानुगताः देवस्य पितृगन्धर्वा सिद्धाचारणपन्नगा किन्नराप्सरासो मर्त्या खगा भूतान्यनेकधा यज्ञैश्वरधिया राज्ञा भक्तिताञ्जलिभक्तिः सवाजिताययुः सर्वे देवर्षि पितृगन्धर्वा सिद्धाचारणपन्नगा किन्नराप सरोरतो मर्त्य खगारोप्यान्यनेक यज्ञेश्वरदिया राज्ञा भाग्येशान्दरिभावति तवाज्ञतयो सर्वे वैकुण्ठानि कथा Synonyms: Deva, the demigods; Rishi, the great sages; Pitri, inhabitants of Pitriloka; Gandharva, inhabitants of Gandharvaloka; Siddha, inhabitants of Siddhaloka; Charana, inhabitants of Charanaloka; Pannaga, inhabitants of the planet where serpents live; Khaga, birds. Oh no, very good. Kinnara, inhabitants of the Kinnara planet; Apsarasa, inhabitants of Apsara Loka; Martya, inhabitants of the earthly planet; Khaga, birds; Bhutani, other living entities; Anekasa, many; Yajna, Ishwaradhya, with the perfect intelligence of thinking as part and parcel of the Supreme Lord. Rajna, by the king; Bhak, with sweet words; Gupta, well; Anjali, with folded hands; Bhaktita, in a spirit of devotional service; Sabhajita, being properly worshipped; Yayu, when; Sarve, all; Vaikuntha, of the supreme personality of Godhead Vishnu; Anugata, followers; Tata, from that place. Translation and purport by Vijayananda Saranaravinda, Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada is King Prithu worshipped the demigods, the great sages, the inhabitants of Pitriloka, the inhabitants of Gandharvaloka, and those of Siddhaloka, Charanaloka, Pannagaloka, Kinnaraloka, Apsaroloka, the earthly planets and the planets of the gods. He also worshipped many other living entities who presented themselves in the sacrificial arena. With folded hands, he worshipped all these, as well as the Supreme Personality of Godhead and the personal associates of the Lord, by offering sweet words and such as much well as possible. After this function, they all went back to their respective abodes, following in the footsteps of Lord Krishna. Purpose. The modern so-called scientific society, the idea is very prevalent that there is no life on other planets, but that only on this earth do living entities with intelligence and scientific knowledge exist. The Vedic literatures, however, do not accept this foolish theory. The followers of Vedic wisdom are fully aware of various planets inhabited by varieties of living entities, such as the demigods, the sages, the Pitas, and the Gandharvas and Pannagas. the Charanas, Siddhas, Kinnaras, and the Apsaras. The Vedas give information that in all planets, not only within this material sky, but also in the spiritual sky, there are varieties of living entities. Although all these living entities are of one spiritual nature, in quality the same as the supreme personality of God. They have varieties of bodies due to the embodiment of the spirit soul by the eight material elements, namely earth, water, fire, air, sky, mind, intelligence, and cosmos. In the spiritual world, however, there is no such distinction between the body and the embodied. In the material world, distinctive features are manifested in different types of bodies in the various planets. We have full information from the Vedic literature that in each and every planet, both material and spiritual, there are living entities of varied intelligence. The Earth is one of the planets of the Bhurloka planetary system. There are six planetary systems above Bhurloka and seven planetary systems below it. Therefore, the entire universe is known as Saturdasa Bhuvana, indicating that it has 14 different planetary systems beyond the planetary systems in the material sky. There is another sky which is known as the Parambyoma or the spiritual sky, where there are spiritual planets. The inhabitants of those planets engage in varieties of loving service unto the Supreme Lord, Supreme Personality of Godhead, which include different races or relationships known as Dasya Rasa, Satya Rasa, Asalya Rasa, Madhurya Rasa, and above all, Parakiya Rasa. This Parakiya Rasa or Paramor love is prevalent in Krishna Loka, where Lord Krishna lives. This planet is also called Goloka Vrindavan. And although Lord Krishna lived there perpetually, he also expands himself in millions and trillions of forms. In one of the such forms, he appeared on this material planet in a particular place known as Vrindavan Dham, where he displays his original pastimes of Goloka, Vrindavan Dham, in the spiritual sky in order to attract the conditioned soul back to him, back to जय जय श्री चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे two verses within one phrase. So it's clear that Prithu Maharaj worshipped all of them, all the inhabitants. They all came. That means Asomeri Yajna means very, very big sacrifice. It's not a small one. That's why they call. Sometimes, like in the Pandava time, uh, they brought wealth from the having the planet to perform the yajna because they have to give us lots of charity to the brahmanas, poor people, for everyone they have to satisfy. After they need lots of wealth because thousands of people will come, millions of people like see Devatas, Siddha, Saran, Gandharva, they all came over there to bless him for the and to see that opulence uh, sacrifice, fire sacrifice, horse sacrifice. You know what will happen? Horse sacrifice, horse, yeah, horse sacrifice. They'll put it in the fire, that horse, yeah. But he is not going there, benefit his body only. He will get the heavenly plan. Like Gome Devja, sometimes cow also putting in the fire. If old cow, they are putting in the fire and she become young. That's the meaning. That's not for sacrifice and then eat. No, no, not right. If old cow, they put it in the fire and she become young. She can give child, milk or everything. For that purpose they do that. Gomeda Yajna. Aswamedha Yajna also same thing. That the horse put it in the fire and that means the victory of the king, the whole world, that means Earth planet. Sometimes king also they conquer the three planets in system. That means heavenly planet, this Earth planet, and down other planets also. Sometimes that much powerful king also. Mm. So here Prithu Maharaj just worship everybody and act, Lord Narayana. That is the Narayana also came over there, Vishnu, and he worship the everybody. When living into it, like a human being take birth in this earth planet, and he have varieties of wow. How to say? Oh, OW, oh, depth. Another name is depth. Depth होता है ना DEBT. Depth what everybody. That means like a people we have to pay out the parents. Huh? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Same thing we wear this body from our parents. Yes. That's why we have to pay out them. And then Bhutan, then we have to pay for the other uh, living entity who help us for our nice, life. Everybody not harming, like a tiger and a snake also did bite us, all these things. But other millions of creatures, they help us for to survive us because of the cleanse of the unwanted varieties of things for us. That is also Devarsi and then Deva. Devarsi Bhutatma. First, we have to pay for the demigod who provide like this water, fire, ether, everything. They're all in charge of the demigods over there. And within our body, many demigods who help us for to function everything. This eye is not blindly seeing this one. No, there is some demigod who help us see the things. And Mother Saraswati, you know Saraswati, yeah? And she helps us for the speak. And Ashwini Kumaras, they help for hear like that. And to digest all these things, Lord Himself, Krishna Himself, He digests the food grain, what we are putting. If we are putting non-veg, Lord will suffer it because He is there. That's why we don't have to do that. That is the main point because He is doing that. And for everything, blinking eyes and thinking and just the feelings, all the varieties of demigods. And that's Devarsi, Bhutatma, Nirnam. Then we have to pay out for the Nirnam meaning king. Nothing karo nayam kadeni kadadam. We have to pay out for Rishi Muni, Rishi, Devata mean demigod, Rishi mean for the saintly person who give knowledge for everyone. And they are the who is the mm, representative of the Lord. So we have to respect them. We have to pay out them, or they give us the culture, everything. For that also we have to do. And who don't have to do everything, all these things, who is like mendicant, only dependent on Krishna. He is not going to do anything. Just remembering Krishna and doing, just give up everything and just watching here and there to reach the Lord's message. For them, they don't have to pay out anything. But for like us, Guryasa and other, which we are just simply practicing, we have to pay out for everything. See, that's why he worshipped all the creatures. Yes, even the serpent, Sarana. Do you know is the Siddhas who got the perfection? They are Siddhas. Gandharva, you know Pitrilok, you know Pitaraj and forefather. Yeah, forefather. You know that forefather. Yeah, your ancestor, your father, grandfather, like that. That they have their one inhabitant. That is Pitriloka. And Gandharva Loka. Gandharva Loka means like musician, music, singing, dancing, playing, all these things. That is they are the Gandharva Loka. Gandharva. Siddharth means they are the yogis, big, great yogis who got the all perfection. Eight types of perfection. They all got that one. Charana, same. And, and then Pannaga. Pannaga means like serpent. Kinnar. Kinnar means that either man, either animal. Like in between, there is different types of body, and they have one. Apsaras, damsel, having the damsel, very beautiful. They have their one place. Earthy planet, this planet of the birds also. Varieties of millions of breeding types, varieties of birds. Some of them are in the higher planet, some of it in the equal planet somewhere. So not all are like that, and lower planet. There is 14 planetary systems, including Earth, 7 is high and down 7. 14 planetary systems, that they call 14 planetary system, and different types of body, different types of the living entity live over there. Like in the sun god, there is also like here, everything. Who bears the heat of the sun. They are there. They have city, they have everything here. But their body and their society, their culture, everything uh, is higher than this, superior than this. They don't need the aeroplane made by the iron, metal. They are aeroplane like a flower aeroplane. And by mind, where they desire, they can go. That's why they are superior than us. Hmm? And everybody had their one plane. Not like that here, one plane, 500, 600, 300 people. But no, not like that. One plane. But, and they are not crashing each other. Never ever like that. Very nice place. According to this, I am not saying, but Shastra Tattva, that means Jnana Tattva is talking about everything. They can travel and they can change their body as they desire. That also. That is naturally they got that naturally chances to get. That body means they will naturally get all these things. So superior than us. And two types of sky. One is material sky, another is spiritual sky. And in spiritual sky, there are varieties of spiritual planets, like different types of incarnations there. And after incarnation, uh, whatever his function is, finish his function and back to the abode, and there is one planet like that for a particular incarnation, and sometimes different types of who want to rasa. You know, rasa means mellow, like Daseras. We are talking about the rasa. Daseras, Sakiras, Bataleras, and Madhuriras, and above all, Parakyaras. More than that, other rasas also. There is tubal rasas, actually main क्या बोलते हैं रस को मेलो बोलते हैं ना मेलो ट्वेल्व melody. But this is the bhakti in the devotional part. This five is prominent, and others also there. Like is a fight going on, lots of people crying and dead, all these things. That is the bhivatsara. That is very terrible. That is also some of the people enjoying doing that because they are nature like that. That is called bhivasa. Very very. How to say bhivasa? क्या बोलते हैं? Just forget that. And another rasa like Savior, Savior, yeah, just fighting each other like that, you know, showing their power. It is like that. It's a different rasa. But these five rasas, according to the devotion, Dasya ras means servant of the Lord. Just thinking of like coming up to folded hand, just want to ready to serve anytime. That is called Dasya rasa. Wants to become servant. Sakya rasa, just friendship with the Lord. Yeah, Sakya rasa. Yes. Sakya. Sakya means friendship with the Lord. They can do that, and that planet is there. And Lord came as a friend, and they can enjoy, they can eat together, sleep together, everything. That is Sakya. And Vasalya Rasa, who wants to Lord as a son, and they will get the like son, God, Lord as a son. And that is called Vasalya Rasa. And then another thing is the Madhurya Rasa, like Gopi, they do that. Sakya Rasa, this Rasya Rasa, Hanumanji, yes. And then Sakya Rasa, Krishna, Arjun, yes, Arjun, yes. Vasalya Rasa, Nanda Maharaj, and then Yashoda. Then definitely Devaki and Vasudev. And Madhurya Rasa, all the Gopagan, Gopiga. And above all, Kiyaras. With Parakiyaras is Gopigan. Parakiya Bhave Yaha Braja Chitta. Parakiya Bhav. Mean not Sokiya Bhav. Sokiya Bhav mean like relationship with clearly relationship. That means nearby. Some wife, husband, father, mother, all these things. But if this is not, with the other person, just doing love. That means Gopi, all married with the other Gopa, yes? But they love Krishna. And Krishna married other gods. Still they are doing same love towards the Lord. That is called Parakiya Bhav. Like other side love. Yeah. Paramore, yeah. Paramore love. Huh? Yeah, Parakiya, yeah. Parakiya Bhav. And in Krishna Loka, there is three department of the division of it. There is Vrindavan, Mathura, and Dwaraka. Three, three melodies also there. Vrindavan melody, their taste is different. Dwaraka taste is different. Vrindavan, he did all the childhood pastime. No? And in this earthly planet also Vrindavan is there. When you go to the India, just visit the Vrindavan, Krishna place. That is also nearby Delhi, only 3 hour driving. Nowadays, good road, all this thing, and everything is developed. Very nice to visit over there. When you visit is four five places, very important. Like Vrindavan, you have to visit. And Haridwar, Rishikesh, and other places like South, North, Kashi. You know Kashi? Even Banaras, Kashi, many places. Another thing also, Krishna's, he had millions and trillions of forms. That's why they all invest. They all thinking Krishna with me only. That means he had millions of trillions of forms because while he did Rasadan in the earthly plant with that Vrindavan here, and at that time also millions of trillions of gopis came from the different plant. And in the bank of the Yamuna, there is a pool of the tent. Within the one tent, there is a millions of gopis. And at the Rasa dance time, like this Vrindavan, like elastic rubber, no? Like this is how to say that? It expands, no? Time, no? Extends, just come. It's go bigger to bigger, bigger, bigger. And after finishing that, it will come to the same level. Nobody knows that. Only Lord knows that. That Rasa also in a long time it happened, but all the living they didn't know about that. How long it was. So it is very extraordinary. So we cannot imagine the Lord's activities. We can simply we can hear and uh, uh, we can clean our heart. That's it. Even though there is one uh, Lord Balaram, his second body, Ananta says he has 1,000 hoods. Balaram, that is snake, and he has 1,000 heads. And he is keep chanting his glories from the beginning of the creation. Still that not finished because his forms is millions and trillions, and he's just doing different types of things, pastimes. So nobody knows his mm, nobody can glorify his activity. That much the activity is good for the devotees' benefit. Otherwise, he don't have to come to as a Ram, Krishna, Hagri, Baraha, Nilsimha, different forms because he wants to please his devotees. And he did, his activities, they can chant, oh my Lord, he did like that then demon of the Hiranyakashipu, Hiranyasha, he killed. Oh, so nice. He established a peace, everything. That's why devotee can glorify him in different features, different melodies, different rasas, all these things. And then that's pleasing the devotee. That's why he took the incarnation. Otherwise, by his will, he can finish everything. You don't have to come as a human being and look like suffering and sometimes he run away like that. It's not necessary. But he wants to please the devotee. That's why he accepts to come here as a son, as a father, as a friend, like that. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavad Mahapuran ki jai. Srila Prabhupada. Anything more?